Welcome, everybody, to the Scrumptious Unscripted Game of Thrones podcast. This episode, we are going to discuss episode 9, The Dance of Dragons. I am your host, Kat. With me always is the good Sir Pappy.
Hi, I'm sad.
Hi, I took extra minutes because I ruined my face. Um, shall we... How do we want to work in order?
Let's just go by the notes. Let's
My
go by the
goodness.
notes.
These notes are a thing this week, everybody, because there's
They're
lots
beautiful.
of big angsty anger in there, and yes, so
90% of the episode is the first 10 lines, and then it's just a lot of big words and swearing
yes,
for,
there's a lot of
for the audience.
salty language. Yeah, if you couldn't see it from this little woo that I did, because I don't think anybody needs to know that I know those words. So, moving right into it, we start with...
Shit's on fire!
Shit's on fire!
Shit! That's a good way to prove that Ramsay Snow was right. He knows how to lead guerrilla tactics in the north.
Yeah, well... You can't just be good at one thing, which is being an ass, so...
Well, I think burning down someone's food stores is still being an ass.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just a multi-talented ass. I've got many asshole
He's
abilities.
an ass of all trades.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
It was effective, though, and it was interesting to see that they were sent the Onion Knight back to the wall to, not ask for help or refreshments or anything, but to demand horses and food.
No, they sent the Onion Knight back to the wall so he wouldn't intervene in what Stannis had decided he was gonna fucking do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the smart thing is he's the only one who I think could actually get Jon Snow to give any concessions. So I think him and the princess were the only ones that Jon Snow liked out of that whole group.
All right,
And
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Jon Snow, open the gates, let us in. It's fucking cold.
Yeah, I got snow in my hair.
I got snow in my snow.
Yeah, I thought for just a moment, I was like, ooh, this... he could just be like, yeah, not so much.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was good to show the loyalty of at least that guy.
The
number
one
two.
guy. The
But
one
even
guy.
but even he was very smart about it. Like, hey, you've got a very good heart. You're very compassionate. You care about people, and it's gonna fuck us.
Yeah. So knock it off.
Yeah.
You did your one good deed, now, stop.
And
Just
this
stop.
was good from an episodic standpoint, since it was such a large chunk of last episode. Let's just show that they got back safely and move on.
Yeah. And
that's what we
Ollie's
did.
still mad.
Yes. Well, he's a teenager. He's full of angst.
I just like John's face. It was very subtle where he's like, oh, hey, Ollie. And he's got a smile on his face. And he's like, oh.
Because I mean, he's a teenager, or at least will be soon, and his parents are dead, so he has to be angsty towards somebody. So it's Jon Snow.
And there's no girls up there except Gilly. So, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to have bro angst.
God, can't even close his eyes and masturbate to something.
Except Gilly. Oh.
Well, I mean, one is there now if he's got a thing for giants. Alright, let me climb ya. Rawr.
Oh, God. All right, this is going terrible quickly. So let's continue on the terrible train because really, let's just full coverage Stannis because right after the wall we jump back to Stannis and we have our sweet little scaly onion moment. I was all like, yay!
Look what I made for you.
I
It's
know.
flammable.
Oh, jeez.
A quick apology to the audiences. I don't know what I'm suffering from, but I'm hyped up on 4 different over-the-counter medications right now. So if I get a little over-goofed, it's not my usual.
Pappy's been taking the Dayquil again.
Yeah, there's less of a filter going on right now. So yeah, on to that. It was really, really touching scene. And I was like, yay, people care. It's so happy. A little bit of, that was a glimmer of love in the episode.
And then it was quickly not snuffed out quick enough, frankly. I mean...
Yeah.
Oh my God, so many bad jokes. I don't want to. I really was fucking upset.
So,
I'm still upset.
Princess Shireen was finally given as a sacrifice to really a dick god. Oh, yes, I am the Lord of Light. I love you all. Now burn someone in my name.
Yeah,
Okay,
burn your children.
pretty
Oh.
sure that was the Old Testament we just watched.
Yeah, except he didn't, come down and intervene and be like, no, you tied her to the post. Good enough. Good
No,
enough. Good enough.
we need flesh. Yeah, Melisandre got away with being a bitch again. So nothing surprising there. What was actually surprising was seeing Mom actually. Oh yeah, that's
Break
my
down and
daughter.
lose her shit. About
Oh,
time.
shit, I
Like
forgot I
5
love my kid.
seconds too late.
Yeah, it was a really, really, really heartrending portion. It's probably the most depressed I've been about this show. Like, straight up. Because again, we're
Yeah.
ahead of the books. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I don't know what's going
What
on.
are
I
you
have no
doing? Stop.
experience to.
Well, yeah. Like, and oh man, you can even tell by my notes that I saw the writing on the wall there, because I have like, no, Stannis, what you doing? What are you doing, Stannis?
Yeah,
Stop.
I do want to say that I have to read this part out loud. Is Stannis? No, fuck your face. I hope Ramsay flays your dick.
I might have written that.
Yes.
Might have.
That's poet. That's poetic right there.
Yeah. I feel you could turn that into a nice little haiku.
It was really brutal, and the fact that we've done a lot of bad things to good people in this show, but just we straight up murdered an innocent girl for no visible gain. Usually when someone gets murder stabbed, it's to save a life or end a life or get revenge. This was just, oh yeah, crazy witch lady says I should do this and maybe my men won't freeze to death. So, burn?
I'm really okay. Oh god, this is gonna go so snarky so fast. I'm just really surprised all of those men who were standing out there shaking didn't like run up closer to that and huddle for warmth. I'm just saying.
Because they were horrified too.
Not too horrified to fucking tired. Bullshit, they did not know what was happening. Like,
Well,
they
you saw
built
some of the men though. You
a
saw some of the men.
pyre.
They were flinching from the screams, and that's what made it brutal for me was those screams, man. Like,
Yeah.
pop the blood vessel on that one.
Nope. I totally like fucked up my face. I had Reno face going on with like the red cheeks from just like. Yep,
Yeah,
that happened.
Definitely. I can't really say that she was a fan favorite, but I don't know anyone.
She was my favorite.
But no one disliked her character. She was a nice little bright, little beacon whenever we saw the princess, and it was like, yay, Shireen.
See, we came up with a nice hashtag for him this season, and now it's hashtag RIP Scaly Onion.
Yeah, so two people with grayscale this season, and the wrong one died.
Seriously, Jorah's like a goddamn cat.
All right, before we get to him though, let's go say hi to Dorne and the little quick meeting.
And just in case you missed it, I hope Ramsay flays your dick, Stannis. Like,
yeah, there's no more support.
Live.
Like 3 episodes ago, it's gone now.
Yeah. Yep.
It's gone.
Yep. Where I was all like, oh, look at you becoming a human. Like, you're our Jamie of the season. No, fuck you. Hope they flay your dick. And I hope I get to watch every second of it. Anyway.
I, for one, do not want to see dicks flayed on television.
Nope. These are my demands. These are my demands. I'm going like full Phantom of the Opera here. My demands are not met.
So yeah, going south, all the way south to Dorne. We had that nice little much ado about nothing kind of party going on. Like, oh hey, I know we're not going to kill you, we're not going to hurt you. Yeah, we'll send everyone back.
We'll punch Bronn in the face.
That was really funny. I'm sorry. That was really funny.
Yeah.
And seeing a little bit more with the sand snakes, that was nice. The little slap fight thing going on, getting into each other's heads.
Yeah. Oh, no, I love the slap in the face. Like, you're too slow, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, too slow for what now? What?
Yeah, it was fun. And it was really funny to see how, here are these 3 girls all, being tough, being badass. And then the moment Axeman shows up, they're like, nope, I behaved.
Yeah.
Quiet.
I'm good.
Sorry.
I'm good. It's good.
Yeah, I really want to see him do some ass kicking, but I think we're running out of time this season at least.
Yeah. Yeah. feel like we're running out of time for a lot of stuff. Because I guess now, maybe, and damn well better give me some sort of, like, mythical fucking parting of the Red Sea fucking awesome for burning my scaly onion, girl. Like, I better see it. I better see it next episode. Ooh.
Yeah, well, it's going to be Cersei heavy next episode. We haven't finished that one up.
Nope.
So, now, I don't know if we're going to finish up the
I think we're
attack at all next episode.
I don't know. I mean, I really, like, wow, hey, showrunners, way to take, like, your first season on your own and totally fuck up my rhythm. Like, this was episode 9, where was my battle? Well, I mean, we had the arena, so I guess we had, well,
yeah,
you know.
But the big battle was last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so now we still have to wrap up Winterfell. We have to wrap up. Is Brienne gonna be saving the day this season, or are they holding on to her till next season? You know, there's a lot of what are we gonna see? What are we gonna see?
I want to see it right now.
Yeah. The only thing that's not ahead of the novels now is the Night's Watch. That's it. That is literally the only thing. They just caught up with the arena with the novels, which we'll get to. Let's go quick to the grossness in Braavos.
Oh, you like all my gross jokes I wrote in there too?
Yeah.
Because I felt the show writers really missed some opportunities, so I corrected it.
I do like the stop singing, please. Stop.
Stop.
So yeah, now we get to see that Arya is not able to really conform. She's never going to be a perfect murderer for the faceless man. Because she's got her own shit she wants to do. She must do it. She even didn't kill the clam guy like she was supposed to. She instead went and, let me go stalk Sir Meryn Trent. Let me go. Ooh, ew.
Because, see, I couldn't quite remember for a quick second, like, why he was on her list until, like, I saw where he was going and heard him talk, and I'm like, yeah, you're that guy.
Yeah, I do. It was not subtle whatsoever. We need to give you more reason to hate Sir Meryn, since Arya is obviously going to attempt to kill him. So let's make him a pedophile.
I thought she was going to go, like, full, well, here, this will give me a little dated reference here. I was like, ooh, are we going to have a full Oren moment?
Nope. Over my head. Yeah.
No.
Pew. There it goes.
It's come on, Oren from Kill Bill.
Oh, okay. There we go. I mean, see,
where it's like, yeah, dude was a pedophile, so she just, like, dressed up like a hooker, went in and stabbed him in the chest.
I have not seen that movie in a long time. But hopefully this guy gets stabbed in the chest, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hope so.
Yeah, there was a lot of story going on in Braavos. It was pushing a little bit of Arya. I don't think they did much in her character arc, but it definitely set some fun stuff up for the future here.
Yeah, and I don't think we're going to see anything of it next episode.
Well, at least we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that Grandma Rose is the only member of that family that's not fully stupid. Almost used the R word there.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't want to insult people.
Congratulations, Grandma Rose, for not going full derpkins.
Yeah, your son's an idiot.
Somebody's got to hold this family together. Well, it sounds like her husband was an idiot, too, so,
Maybe
it
right
skips a generation, because, like, Marjorie, I wouldn't call Marjorie an idiot. She's just young.
Yeah, she's got some naivety. Her brother's definitely a cocky idiot. But...
Yeah, maybe it's the
male line. Yeah.
Like, let's go full gender roles here. In the Tyrell family, the men are just fucking dumb. Like,
but back to Dorne real quick.
What did I miss?
Here's Snake Mama saying actual nice things to Jaime.
Oh.
Yeah, that was nice. And then seeing her bow down and pledge her allegiance back to the prince, that was kind of brutal, but it was kind of like, yeah, that's what you deserve, trying to harm an innocent girl.
I was gonna say, he had to do some English. Yeah, something. He had to do some show of strength, of force or position, whatever you want to call it, where it's just like, you remember who the F I am.
I just like that. Yeah, I will kill to avenge my husband, boyfriend, cousin.
Yeah.
I will plot. I will murder. I will. Oh, I have to die now. No. I'll give up.
Yeah. Wait. You want to kill me? Oh.
My question is, I didn't read until that scene where he's like, should I take your head off your neck? She's got a neck.
Yeah. No, she is like very.
They could go plus or minus 6 inches and still get that thing. Like.
No, she's very, like, she's got that kind of, that gazelle structure to her, like, and kudos on the casting for her, because I think, like, for, the way that Dorne looks and kind of, the culture that is represented by Dorne, like, I'm looking at everything in there, and I'm like, all I can think of is, like, all the mosaic buildings in, like, Morocco.
Yeah.
And so, and the Dornish people kind of reflect that culture and like their outfits and everything. Seriously, the only thing missing from that couch was like somebody bringing out a giant like hookah for the party.
I could have done with some olives. That would have been tasty.
Yeah, and I was like, "What pie are you talking about, Bron? Like, I see no pie here."
Well, he had the soup anyway.
Because he just broke your jaw.
And then we get to the arena. Your dragon mom.
I gotta actually refer to my notes because I checked out a little bit after the whole scene with Shireen. So
let's see. Yeah, well, your notes
are.
Yeah,
well, I was still mad when we got to the arena. So, like, when the dude was late, it was like, and for you, smarmy traitor man, suck on dragon fire.
Which, it was actually surprising with him getting murdered, because I honestly thought he was the guy plotting it all.
He probably was.
No, generally when you're in charge, they don't stab you to death.
Actually, no. I'm still sticking with my my total conspiracy theory, which I told you off air about Dario. I'm just sticking with that. I won't get into it now. It was a very long-winded, like, super tinfoil hat freaking rant that I had about Dario.
It was, but now the people leading it are still on the loose, which is interesting. Seeing Dany fly away was cool. And like I said, that's kind of where we left off in the novels.
Yeah.
Mostly. And it was just nice.
You could have taken anybody with you, you know?
The Bronn fight was cool. The Drago? I forgot the dragon's name. Too many names in this show. Kill off more people.
I know it's the dragon that's named after Drago, but it's not actually Drago.
Yeah.
But I think it's like Dragon or something. So if I spelled it out, I was like, if I spell it out, it's just going to look like dragon.
Yeah.
So,
Dragon the dragon.
Yeah.
That's like how I named my D&D characters when I was 11 years old, you know?
Elfie
Rogue,
the elf.
Rogue. Yeah.
I liked Dario's little, like, quips at the guy, like, you may be marrying her, but I'm still going to be fucking her.
Yeah. It was definitely it was definitely a dick measuring contest, but it was pretty funny how it ended, you know, with the big guy decapitating the little dude in the sand. And but seeing Bronn show up and kick some ass, and
Bronn
realistically, Jorah. No, I'm sorry. I keep wanting Bronn to kick ass every episode, or maybe Bronn should just sing every episode. Now that we know some of the other people can't.
Well, yeah, God, I would have taken Bronn over friggin' Tyrell guy any day of the week. Jeez. But yeah, no, I also wrote the note down because I haven't been doing the screen grabs for a couple of weeks, but hi everybody, like, you seem to really like this format, so
and it's easier for us.
Damn straight.
And by us, I mean her.
Yeah, by the person editing this stuff. But the actual, like, the neckwear that they have been giving her, there's a lot of subtlety to it, but it's always a dragon piece. But the one she had on when she first met Tyrion was like a 3-headed dragon. Really cool. The piece she had on this week, really cool. So whoever's doing, like, the jewelry work for this, like, I've noticed it's super sweet and I kind of want some. So I thought I'd point that out there because ever since she actually, like, took over Marine, she's always had, like, these really... Because she doesn't wear a crown or any form of, like, headgear.
So it's the 3-headed dragon.
So she just has these, like, really intricate metalwork, neck pieces. Anyway, just little Easter egg. Hi, I noticed. Yay.
The other yay was Tyrion getting another couple on his kill count there.
Fuck yeah, Tyrion. Way to save the peoples.
Yeah,
Actually, he saved, my favorite translator girl.
Oh, yeah, until we sacrifice her to a dragon,
Well, okay. On the topic of Easter eggs, so when they're all like, protect your queen, she's like huddling behind Daenerys, like holding Daenerys in front of her. And I'm like, I don't think you quite know what they meant by that.
No, she was doing that so that if anyone tried to sneak up behind the queen, then they'd stab her in the back.
I don't think so. I think it was like, no, here you go. Just
Human
take her
shield.
at me. Yeah, exactly. No, I get what you're saying, but...
It was cool, but again, I gotta point out, the fucking Unsullied have spears and swords. You can't spear people in a crowded fucking arena when there's... Yeah, well... Again, we took the most badass group of trained killers in the entire world and hamstrung them. Because I guess the showrunners were like, if we gave them swords, they could never die because then they'd have swords and we couldn't kill them off as easily.
No, I liked my joke.
I talked over it. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I said you took the most badass group of warriors and neutered them.
Okay, yeah, that was good.
Yep. So yeah. So we left with her riding off on the dragon, and I didn't get to see Smarby Man get burned alive, but whatever. He got multiple chest stabbied.
Yeah, multiple stab wounds is really hard to recover from that. Especially since they haven't invented hospitals and first aid yet.
It was so over Smarby Man. I really was.
I'm really glad that he did die, just because his character wasn't fully fleshed out in either the novels or this. He was kind of like just a slick car salesman in both versions. And yeah, once he gets what he wants, you're out of fucking things to do with him. It's like, okay, well, shut up.
Shut your face.
Shut your face hole.
Nope, so he's gone. She's off on the dragon. I really feel like that's the last we're going to see of her this season. I really don't see them coming back on that.
Yeah, well, again, they might, but it would just literally be like, hey, she ain't dead. Let's set up for next season, and that'll be
She's not dead. They made it out of the arena, and... Okay, I know I've been really, super paranoid-y, kind of randy about Grayscale this season, in general, but with the whole thing with Shireen and Stannis explaining how she got Grayscale and, how hyper-contagious it is.
Oh, yeah.
Why is Jorah, touching everybody?
Maybe that's his plan.
I'm going to touch you, and I'm going to touch you. Oh, Queen, take my hand. I'm going to touch you.
I thought that was a little weird, but that's okay. What we're gonna do is during the 1 year hiatus from this season to next, we're just gonna redo the Neverending Story, but this time with Dragon Queen.
Can I throw out one of my tin hat predictions?
Sure.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. So maybe Grayscale has something to do with dragons, which is why all the stone men hang out where they do, and the dragons can fix Jorah.
We can fix it with fire.
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah, and that's a good question. I don't know. That's a very good question. But this was a really good episode 9. I'm not sure how the final episode of the season can top this. In fact, the last 2 episodes have been so much fun to watch. Brutal in their own ways.
I don't know if I would say I had fun this evening.
They've been really well done episoades with a whole lot of plot and heartfelt loss.
I refuse to accept my point for this week. I don't want it. I'll give all the points back. I didn't want to be right. I really didn't, but the writing was on the wall. I had to call him out on it.
Yeah, prediction for next episode is a little more time on the wall. We're going to wrap up Cersei's trial with the least. And probably a little bit back in... hopefully a little bit with Bran. I really want to see something go on there.
Yeah, I feel like she's been AWOL for half the season now.
Yeah, well, she's been. I've been hiding in this tower for half a season.
Yeah.
My legs are cramped.
God, Patrick and I are freezing to death. Like, somebody light a damn candle already.
Yeah, those are. I mean, I'm cool with not seeing Baelish. I don't think we really have anything we need from him.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it again. The only thing left is the wall that I even have a clue. Everything else is new. I don't know why I'm speaking like this.
I don't know why I'm talking to you like this.
Why you do this to me, Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
You break my heart.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping all the sadness is done this episode because I'm running out of pens.
I'm running out of people I care about.
I'm running out of pens and I'm like running out of dentistry, like money to pay these dentistry bills. So, oh goodness. Yeah, no, as it turns out, I did in fact crack a filling last week, chewing my pen to death, thinking Jon Snow was going to get zombie slammed. So,
Yeah.
oops.
Maybe buy some candy canes for next week.
Oh yeah, no, I replenished my supply, but all right, everybody. I think that's it. You know, like hug it out. Find somebody.
Tell your loved
close.
ones tell them you love them and you would not burn them at the stake because some crazy redhead said you needed to.
Yeah, you just tell them that, you know, the next time a witch comes up to you and is like, hey, you know what, you should burn so and so. Just say, nah, good.
Yeah, especially if she's got really weird nipples.
Yeah, you should check those first. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get...
And on that note, good night, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody, for listening. As always, you can find this and every episode that we do at scrumptiousunscripted.com. Thanks for leaving likes. Thanks for leaving comments. And we will talk to you all next week. And thank you, Sir Pappy.
As always, bye.
Yeah.
That's all I got left. The drugs are kicking in. Good night.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week for the finale, where hopefully we will also have a special guest. Surprise, Pappy. We're going to have a special guest live on air, like right here in this area. There. Yeah, right about there. So, all right. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening and watching. See you guys.
Boop.